like here though, because you gotta talk like this into this mic. You know what I mean? Like like something like this.
That might work, yeah.
Because you're gonna want to talk into this part of this mic and then this part of this mic. Or dang, just hold it right in front of the mic. You know, you're a holding guy anyways.
That's
like I think get your vibe on, or you can turn it to the 0, and I think that's the top of it too. Yeah. If you go 0, yeah, you can talk in. It's the same. Okay. Then what if we do it like this? Like that. Somehow. I got some tape. Let me get some tape. All right. Okay. Wait, should I announce the group photo then? Announce the group photo? Testing. It's not live. Is this on? Testing. That's not gonna. If we go around a bunch of times, it'll stick to itself. I gotta do that. Hold it perfect.
Welcome to CTWC 2022 Desert Qualifiers here at Game On Expo. So if you are in our top 16 or part of our CTWC staff, please come up to the stage. We're going to be taking a group photo. So if you are in the Tetris Championships today, come up to the stage for your group photo.
about to start our first match, which is going to be Barrett versus Guardian Psycho. First match was going to be Miles the Great versus Ninja, but Ninja's off in fighting game land, playing in another tournament. So we're going to go to the second match in that bracket. You get the names? Players are warming up now, almost ready to go. So let me know when you guys are ready.
Right? What's the player? Yeah, my board's
Mega Man 2. I love Mega Man 2. Looks like our players are ready. Okay, looks like our players are ready. This is going to be Barrett versus Guardian Psycho, round one. Let's count these guys down. 3, 2, 1, Tetris! Tetris! So it looks like we're starting at championship speeds, level 18. Guardian with the tuck. Guardian setting up another tuck, but having to burn off some garbage here to score. Barrett is Tetris ready. points ahead. Guardian having to do some cleanup. Boom, Tetris or Barrett again. Now 2 Tetris to the head. 39,000 point lead. Barrett with a super clean board is again Tetris ready. Takes a safety double to get ready for the next long bar. There it is. Boom, another Tetris with Barrett. 60,000 point lead. Guardian fires back with the first Tetris of his own. Now down by 36,000 points. Again, boom, Tetris for Barrett. Super clean, super safe. Now both boards are positioned to score. Boom, Tetris for Guardian. Barrett's still being a Tetris ahead now. Now Barrett having to deal with some roof there. Looking for the right pieces to burn that off. Guardian getting a bit high now. Should be fine with that long bar comes, so he's forced to cover up the well there. That is going to cause some problems. So he's going to be doing a little bit more burning. Barrett's in about position to score now. It's now Tetris ready again. Barrett, Tetris ready. There it is. Boom. Tetris for Barrett. Up 58,000 points. Commanding a lead there. Guardian Tetris ready. Boom. Tetris for Guardian. Now down by a Tetris. Barrett up by 33,000 points. As we approach the 50 line mark. You can't see it on camera, but Barrett has a very unique way of playing the game. Setting up the controller on the table. And boom, Tetris for Guardian. Boom, Tetris for Barrett. Back and forth they go, but Barrett maintaining a 2 Tetris lead. Now 1 Tetris lead as Guardian catches up with that one. Both players going through a drought there, but Guardian gets the long bar first. Boom, Tetris for Guardian. We're neck and neck. But Barrett with another quick Tetris jumps back into the lead. And Guardian following right behind. We are neck and neck. Guardian with a miss drop and Barrett with a Tetris. Guardian really needing a long bar now. Stay safe. Boom, Tetris for Guardian. Really needed that one. And another Tetris for Guardian. Boom, Tetris for Barrett. Tetris is raining on both sides. We are neck and neck still as we pass the 75 to 85 line mark. Guardian is ahead by 10 lines. So Barrett's pace is actually a bit better now. The scores are 53,000 points ahead, but Barrett's actually got more of a true lead with more runway than Guardian. As we head towards transition at 130 lines. Guardian take a triple there to stay safe. Gonna have to do some more burning to be in scoring position. Boom, Tetris with Barrett. 93 lines. Still ahead on scores and behind in lines with a better pace. Guardian might be in trouble. He's gonna have to dig down fast, and that's gonna top him out. Barrett takes the first round with a 110,000 point lead. And we're just waiting for our boards to reset. So 2 out of 3. So Guardian has to win this one to stay in it. And Barrett needing one more point in order to advance. Yeah, once again, best 2 out of 3. Barrett up by 1 now. Guardian set up fast. Boom, Tetris or Guardian. And Barrett answering back with a Tetris of his own. We are neck and neck early on. Okay, let's see if Barrett goes for an off-center Tetris. No, he's got to look to burn. Guardian now waiting for the long bar. 20,000 point lead for Guardian right now. Barrett setting up that column 2 Tetris. See if he keeps it. There it is. Boom, Tetris for Barrett. Boom, Tetris for Guardian. Guardian still up by a Tetris and a half. Guardian with some safety burns, keeping that stack low. Boom, Tetris or Guardian. 16,000 point lead now. And Barrett opting to take some burns there. Trying to build an even stack to get back into position to score. Opting to fill the middle there to bring the well back over to the right. And use Tetris ready. Boom, Tetris or Barrett. Guardian maintaining an 80,000 point lead now. So if you notice, Guardian is pushing down on the D-pad, which is why we're seeing a difference in the number of lines that they have scored. So Barrett has a bit more runway than Guardian, but 60,000 points is still a 2-point lead. Barrett now catching up a bit with that Tetris. Guardian is Tetris ready. Boom, Tetris or Barrett. Guardian playing up a little bit higher now, having to take some burns. Yeah, Guardian's stack is not in good shape right now. He's going to need some good burns there, some good piece sequences to clear that down. So Barrett is now in a position to come back now. Also with being behind the lines, and Guardian's like looking at trouble. Oh, nice spin there, trying to survive. Guardian hanging on there by a thread. Gets the right pieces. Oh man, waited a bit too long and tops out. Barrett takes the second round. With a chase down points of 2650, just that Tetris ought to do it. Barrett taking the second round. To our originally scheduled first match of this bracket, which is Miles the Great versus Ninja. Miles the Great being a CTWC veteran, and Ninja doing very well yesterday in today's Known Xbox tournament. Getting set up, they're just about ready to go. I know this song, it's from Metroid. I love Metroid. with all these NES songs that the mini bosses are playing, why don't they play some Tetris music? Alright, players are ready. We're going to start the first round of Miles versus Ninja. Okay, we're gonna start the round now. Players ready? We're gonna count you guys down. 3, 2, 1, Tetris! Miles versus Ninja, round 1. Best 2 out of 3. Wow. Is that? Are we playing same pieces here? Oh yeah, we are, right? Yeah, y'all got same pieces, cool. I forgot they made special cards for us for this, so yeah, we're gonna have CP sets. I just noticed that. Okay, so Ninja in trouble early on, has to do a burn, but opens the well back up. Boom, Tetris for Ninja, up by 1 Tetris, but Miles fires back immediately. We were neck and neck early on. Tetris and Ninja again. Miles, so good setups, good burns. Ninja immediately set up again for a Tetris. Miles not far behind. Both are Tetris ready. Boom, Tetris for Ninja. And boom, Tetris for Miles. So this is going to be a close match here. Ninja doing a couple of burns. Going to have to tuck that. Boom, Tetris for Miles. Neck and neck score here. Just a few thousand points difference. Miles with another Tetris, now in the lead. 18,000 points, but Ninja set up for a Tetris. Bangs down another one. And both players bang out Tetris simultaneously. Since we're in CP sets, you know, if they're set up for a Tetris, they're both going to score. Miles with the Tetris, Ninja having to build more to be able to score on that. Finally gets it, but no long bars cut. Miles playing very high now, having to take some burns. Let's see if Miles can dig out of this. He's getting up pretty high. Ninja Tetris ready, wells open. Miles a couple of lines away. Okay, boom, Tetris for Ninja. Miles opening up a well just in time. Boom, Tetris for Miles. Both players banging down another Tetris, a simul Tetris. Again a simul Tetris for Ninja and Miles. Miles maintaining a 19,000 point lead. Just less than a Tetris. He passed the 60 line mark. Almost halfway to the speed up transition to level 19. Miles with the Tetris, but Ninja hanging a piece there, having to do a couple of burns to open it back up. Might have to take a double or a triple there. Boom, Tetris for Ninja. And now Miles having to do some tucks to clear that away. Might build a roof, burns it off quite nicely there. Boom, Tetris for Ninja. Scores are getting a little more even now. 15,000 point lead for Miles. Bags out a Tetris. Widening the gap to 36,000. Ninja building a stack on row 2 there. Boom, Tetris for Ninja. Slightly dirty, but gets the job done. And Miles having to take a double there. Letting the pieces fall in their best place to optimize. Boom, Tetris for Miles. Up into a larger lead at 61,000 points. Biggest we've seen in a while. So Ninja now almost ready for another Tetris. Tetris ready, Miles with the Spire in the middle, trying to even out his playfield to get into scoring position again. And boom, Tetris for Ninja. Miles maintaining a 33,000 point lead now. We're about 20 points away from transition. Ninja with a nice tuck, gets Tetris ready, waiting for the long bar. Takes a double off the top. And there it is, boom, Tetris for Ninja. Getting to that neck and neck score difference there. Less than a Tetris apart, but Miles firing a Tetris at 34,000 point lead now. Both players on same pace, about 119, 120 lines. Ninja is Tetris ready, Miles is Tetris ready. Both in position to score, same piece sets. Once the long bar comes, probably both see them score as we head towards transition. Next couple of Tetrises, boom, Tetris for Ninja and Miles. We're one line away from transition to level 19, where the game speeds up. Boom, Tetris for Ninja, both players hitting transition at the same time practically. Miles just slightly ahead by less than a Tetris. Basically neck and neck now. We'll see how they handle the speed change. And if any differences evolve from that. Miles first to level 20. Boom, Tetris for Ninja also reaching level 20. 12,000 point lead by Miles. And now a 37,000 point lead with that Tetris, but Ninja firing back another Tetris. Ooh, Ninja's got a couple of misdrops there. That's going to be tough to clear. He's going to have to build a high roof and get the right piece sequence to burn that off. Does quite well with what he's got. Has to cover the well, though. We'll see if that can work out. Some clutch movement there, but that's not going to be able to get over to the left and fill that side. And that's going to top Ninja out. Miles takes the first round. Well fought. Give us a ready when you're ready. Okay, players are ready for a second round. Ready to count you down. 3, 2, 1, Tetris! And slightly different placements there. Miles going for early I-bar tuck and hits a Tetris first. Up ahead by 22,000 points is Miles. Ninja now Tetris ready. Waiting for a T-spin, but gets a Tetris first. See, he's going to hold out for a T there, or if he's going to fill that in with something else. Oh, misses the Z-spin there. He's going to have to do some burning to get back into scoring position. Kind of creating a messy playfield there. Miles is up there too now. Both players are going to have to deal with some burns before they can score again. Let's see who can get out of this first. Miles holding out for an L there. Or gets Tetris ready with that. It's up pretty high, gets the Tetris. Very dirty Tetris. Ninja Tetris ready. Boom, Tetris for Ninja. Ninja getting the playfield nice and clean first. Miles still a bit of digging. And scores are neck and neck. Okay, Miles now Tetris ready. Opens up that well. Ninja Tetris. And boom, Tetris for Miles. Neck and neck scores as both players are out of the digging phase and getting Tetris ready. We're gonna start seeing the Tetrises rain down. Boom, Tetris for Miles. As the players regain their playfield composure. Tetris for Ninja, scores are still neck and neck. Miles taking some burns now. But as quickly again, Tetris ready. Ninja with the Tetris. Ninja building for what could be a center well here. Column 5. Could work out. There it is. Boom, Tetris for Ninja. Center well. One of my favorite maneuvers. Ninja says it's for you, Quaid. Boom, Tetris for Miles. Scores are dead even. 0-point differential. That's as neck and neck as you get. Oh, got some push down points. 1 push down point for Miles. You'd love to see it. And Miles is Tetris ready. Boom, Tetris for Miles. Ahead by 1,800 points. But then Ninja firing a Tetris is now ahead by 20,000, so it's going back and forth now. Miles getting back into nearly even scores now with that Tetris. Both playfields are looking good. Both are ready to score, so they'll probably be neck and neck with the next long bar. Boom, Tetris for Miles. Ninja having to create a hole in the stack there, but scores a Tetris. Next few lines are probably going to have to be burns. Miles, on the other hand, with a neat stack, ready to score again. Scores are neck and neck, but that won't be for long. Boom, Tetris for Miles. Miles creating a double well dependency there with that misdrop on the left. Opts to take the Tetris to lower it down, and we'll be able to fill that in quite nicely. Miles up by 38,000 points. Ninja also having to do some burns now to get the playfield back into a good position to score. Ninja having to cover up the well on the right a few times. So it's going to be digging for a bit. Miles is building for a Tetris well once again. And it's Tetris ready. 99 lines. Ooh. Ninja with a very precarious spire there, and Miles is going to take that one away. 60,000 point lead. Miles winning the match and advancing. GG's. Okay, so our next match is a commentator's worst nightmare. We've got Renz versus Rev. Now, if you remember, we used to have matches like Jonas versus Joseph. Names that are very similar, but not quite the same. You might hear some mistakes, so I apologize in advance. I might just throw a Boom Tetris for Jeff in there, just for old time's sake. And the last time Rev was here, I believe I said the whole thing. Rev up those fryers. Rev, would you like me to say the whole thing?
Yes.
Rev up the fryers?
Do it or you'll be angry, Rev.
What's that?
Do it or you'll be angry, Rev.
Okay. So it's like a Tribe Called Quest, you say the whole thing? Rev up those fryers.
If it's easier, my full name's Laurencia.
Wait, what?
If it's easier, my full name's
Laurencia?
Laurencia. Yes.
Okay, that might be harder actually. And it might confuse the audience because it doesn't match the name on the card. So it'll be Rev up those fryers versus Renz. And then that way I won't be saying Rev and Renz interchangeably and making mistakes the whole time. All right.
Like one. Like it's a couple minutes, like 2 minutes.
Getting things set up right now. We'll be underway very soon. Here's your random boom Tetris for Jeff. As you may know, this used to be Jeff Moore's qualifying city, but with Jeff not being present this year, our current field takes a sigh of relief. But we all miss Jeff. Oh, and Jeff and his lovely wife Kim, who is now a max out player. Shout outs to Jeff and Kim. We hope to see them here next year. So players still warming up. Once we get it ready from them, we can get underway.
You're speechless.
Let them warm up. All right. Just about ready to go here? You guys ready? All right. Okay, here we go. Rev, aka Rev Up Those Fryers versus Renz. Round 1. Good to go? Okay, we'll count you guys down now. 3, 2, 1, Tetris! Oh, they're doing something. Oh, okay. They're setting their seeds. That's what it is. Okay, all right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, Tetris! Rev Up Those Fryers versus Renz. Our crowd here in Phoenix, Arizona, we're really getting into it. Phoenix, Arizona, do you love Tetris? All right. Well, you've come to the right place. The best Tetris action is here today. Boom, Tetris for Rev Up Those Fryers. Boom, Tetris for Renz. We're neck and neck early on. Renz set up for Tetris. Boom, Tetris for Renz. And the Fryers are ready to rev up now. It's waiting for that long bar. 16-piece drought. Rev Up Those Fryers having to build on top. He's gonna have to burn off that roof. Shouldn't be anything can't handle. Ooh, that's like a tuck. Bad spire there. Hopefully it'll be survivable. He's gonna have to. Oh, he covers it up, and I don't think he's gonna be able to get anything over to the left at this point. So that's gonna be an early top out for Rev Up Those Fryers. Fryers have burnt out, and Renz takes the first round. But sometimes that happens, and players will come back from it too. So we'll see what happens in this second round. Getting our seat set up. Almost ready. Okay, we're good to go. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. So best 2 out of 3. Renz is up by 1 now. Only needs 1 more point to advance. Rev needs to win this round to stay in the match. Fryers are ready to go. And Renz is a couple pieces away from being set up. Boom, Tetris for Rev Up Those Fryers. Boom, Tetris for Renz. Both scoring a Tetris. Both players with clean play fields, Tetris ready. boom, Tetris for Rev with those Friars. Ren's not far behind, gets a double and then a Tetris. Scores neck and neck. Rev taking a double and then a Tetris. So scores are really close if Ren scores another Tetris. We are neck and neck. Boom, Tetris will rev up those Friars. Looking for a right piece to burn or tuck there, takes the burn. Ren's taking a burn as well. Rev up those Friars taking another Tetris, so up now by 40,000 points. Tetris ready. Ren's taking a double there, keeping the playfield clean. Rev with another Tetris. Ren's now with a 3 high well on the left. Opts to build a roof on top. There's going to be some burning on Ren's side there. While Rev with those Friars takes the triple off the top to keep the playfield clean, opens it up. Boom! Tetris for Rev. 85,000 point lead for Rev from those Friars. Speaking of those Friars, looks like they're revved up again. Boom! Tetris for Rev. A 100,000 point lead, which is one of the biggest we've seen today thus far. Boom! Tetris for Rev up those Friars again. 127,000 point lead. Ren's taking a split triple, keeping the playfield clean. Finally kind of getting the playfield back under control now. Should be Tetris ready within a couple of pieces. There it is, but Rev banged down a slightly dirty Tetris there. Now 145,000 point lead. Ren's got some catching up to do. Covers the well, has to take a couple more burns now. With a couple of holes covered in the stack, it's going to be digging for a while. Rev those Friars getting another Tetris. 166,000 point lead now. Boom, Tetris for Ren's. Even with all those holes in the stack, is able to bang down the Tetris through all of that and slightly reduce that deficit to 140,000 points. Got some holes in the stack for Rev with those Friars now, but cleans it off. Well is now on the left. Let's see if he keeps that stack there. Scoring on the left side rather than the right. Boom, Tetris for Ren's. Still trying to battle back that score deficit now. Board is in better shape than it was, but there's still some evening out to do there. And opts to fill in the middle to keep the well on the right side. Rev now having to burn off some off the top to get back down to the bottom, keeping that well on the left side. And Reds is going to take that double and clean up the playfield to get to scoring position once again. Renz is now Tetris ready. Finally out of all those burns, but immediately having to create another cover there. But luckily keeps it nice and open. There's a big drought going, 33, 34 piece drought now. Boom, Tetris for Renz. Finally rewarded for that patience. Able to score after all that digging. But rev up those Friars. The Friars are needing to get heat up here as the dig phase is just going on and on there. Keeping that left side well. Finally, boom, Tetris for rev up those Friars. Left side Friars heat up. $83,000 point lead, even through all of that digging. And Renz fires back with another Tetris, lowering the score deficit to 63,000 points. So Renz is catching up. Chooses to build on top for a bit, taking some burns, trying to use that optimal piece placement there. Boom, Tetris for Renz, getting back into position to take the lead. 40,000 point deficit now. Now only 20,000 as Renz bangs down another Tetris. And rev up those Friars is getting dirty. He's trying to hold out for the long bar. Oh man, with that transition happening
so high up on the screen, Rev is not able to burn it back down, and Renz is going to take that, taking the match. So Renz advances. So we know it will be Renz versus Miles the Great, who will be doing the next, right. We know what their next match in the bracket will be. So our, oh, okay. Oh, actually we don't, okay. Correction, that I don't know how the bracket's set up, so I actually don't know who the matchup is gonna be. Okay, so our next matchup is gonna be Oscar versus Nick. Oscar and Nick to the stage, please. All right.
Tell him to tang it up in the chat.
For the round of 4 in the game on Con, ladies and gentlemen, the game on Con 2022, if you do not know what it is, in the game on competition, 16 players are ready to compete for the ultimate next gen level that consists of PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, and consoles, all with games going to the first 6 players. We started with 16 players. They've been multiverse in teams and worked their way down to Expo.
So we're still in top 16. This will be the last match of the first half of top 16. Oscar versus Nick. Okay, you guys ready? They set your seed up and everything? Okay. All right, players are ready. We're going to count them down. First round, Oscar versus Nick. 3, 2, 1, Tetris.
We're going to start off with Shiny.
Huh? Okay, having a little bit of technical issue here, but we'll get reset here. Good. Okay, we're getting reset here. Okay, all right, we'll count you guys down again. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. No T-spin mode this time. We all love the T-spins though, don't we? Phoenix, Arizona, do you love T-spins? All right. I'll have to boom the next T-spin I see then. Oh man, Oscar loves a T-spin. Boom, T-spin for Oscar. Boom, Tetris for Oscar. The very moment I say it, there's the T-spin. Never know what you'll see. Boom Tetris for Nick, boom Tetris for Oscar. Oh, Nick with a spire down the middle. Let's see if it could get burned down here. Nick taking a triple to keep things safe. But that is a formation you don't see too often here in professional competitive Tetris. Looks to build a roof on top, can burn it off. Just takes some good piece sequences and a clear mind, and can clean it up like it was never there. Nice. Boom, Tetris for Oscar, now with a 37,000 point lead. And Nick nearly in position to score again, just needs a couple of long bars or a couple of burns. There's one. Set up nice with a J there to create a well on column 9. Just needs a long bar, but opts take the triple. Keeps column 9 for the well. See how that works out. Oscar taking a triple. Oscar with another T-spin setup, but covers it up. Oscar fueling the lure of the T-spin, but not quite capitalizing on it. Nick still set up for a Tetris, and column 9, boom! Column 9 Tetris for Nick. Getting within a Tetris away. All right, Nick getting the playfield back into regulation Tetris position with column 10 open. Having to cover it up temporarily. Optimizing that playfield there. Nice tuck with the J. Boom, Tetris for Nick. Reducing the deficit to 14,000 points. Oscar, meanwhile, getting a couple of burns, getting back into scoring position. Nick is Tetris ready. Ooh, long bar didn't come, so forced to cover the well now. He's gonna have to take some burns there to get back down, and is getting a little bit high up on the playfield. Oscar's now Tetris ready to widen that lead. Waiting on long bars. Players haven't been able to capitalize in a while. Boom, Tetris for Nick. So Nick now in the lead, banging down 2 Tetrises. Not quite back to back, but nearly 28,000 point lead for Nick now. And boom, Tetris for Oscar, answering back. Now with the playfield under control, both players looking to score soon. Oscar with another Tetris. We are neck and neck just for a moment as Nick fires back with another Tetris. So as it seems, both players are out of the digging mode, ready to score. Oscar scores another Tetris. We're back into neck and neck contention of scores here. Nick with a misdrop. If you get the long bar, can burn it down. Bangs down that Tetris into safety, so you turn that misdrop into a roof that gets burned off. And hopefully that'll happen before we hit the 130 lines of the level 19 transition, which is coming up fast. Okay, Oscar needing to burn off that roof there to get back into scoring position. Nick with a 54,000 point lead now. Boom, Tetris for Oscar. Nick taking that double to move the well back over to the right. Oscar's now Tetris ready. Should be able to even score up with that. Boom, Tetris for Oscar. Boom, Tetris for Oscar again. Now we're going back and forth now, 11,000 points. Now 13,000 points in the lead for Nick, but we're basically neck and neck. Although Nick, ahead on lines, is about to transition with the next Tetris. There it is. Boom, Tetris for Nick. We're level 19 now. Pieces falling faster. We'll see if that affects the complexion of the match. Boom, Tetris for Nick. Widening the lead to 39,000 points. Oscar still having yet to cross the 130 line threshold. So paces are actually quite similar, but Nick with a top out, not able to adjust to the speed of level 19, and Oscar catching up with that, taking that round. So Oscar takes the first round. That's 2 out of 3, so Nick is going to have to win this round to stay in the match. Oscar up by 1. Looks like we're good to go. Round 2, Oscar versus Nick. 3, 2, 1, Tetris! Oscar opting to build from the left side and Nick building from the right side. Nick first Tetris ready. Boom, Tetris for Nick. Oscar taking a double there. But should be Tetris ready. There it is. Got the long bar. Boom, Tetris for Oscar. Boom, Tetris for Nick. Back to back we go. Another Tetris for Oscar. So we're going back and forth. Just the long bars determining when they score. Same piece sets mean that it can happen at the same time. Oscar being a few pieces ahead. Nick with some holes in the stack. See if he burns off from the top. Waiting for the long bar though. It's getting kind of dangerous. Really lots of holes in the stack. It just gives up the ghost there. But he's ahead by 16,000 points. So Oscar has a small chase down, 16,000 points. Bangs down that Tetris and the win. Oscar taking the second round and taking the match. GG's. So we're getting ready for our next match is Naul and Tarzan. Please come to the stage. Naui and Tarzan. So get ready to start here. Really digging that Tetramino shirt that Tarzan's wearing. Good stuff. Good to go? All right, we're good to go. We're gonna start round 1. Naui versus Tarzan. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. And starting off with a Z forces players to tuck on early. Tarzan taking an early burn, both players having to take some early burns there. Tarzan with a double. Now he's first to get Tetris ready. Boom, Tetris for Naui. Tarzan, Tetris ready. Boom, Tetris for Tarzan. Scores are dead even with no pushdown points. Not making any suggestions here, but there is a dead even score deficit for a second there. Now he's set up for a Tetris. Opting to take some safety burns. Boom, Tetris for Naui. Now 20,000 points ahead. Tarzan firing back immediately. So early on, we're neck and neck. Now we're hitting another Tetris. Tarzan filling in. Opting to keep the column on the right. Naui with a tuck, keeping things clean, waiting for the long bars. Tetris ready. Boom, Tetris for Naui. Tarzan building a dirty well. Nice dirty well from Tarzan. Boom, Tetris for Tarzan. Naui now about 40,000 points of the lead, but it gets cut down by Tarzan's Tetris there. 17,000 point lead. Now 40,000 point lead for Naui. Tarzan creating a hole in the stack there, but got to take a split double there. Can turn that into a dirty well, but opts to take the triple. Now he banging down another Tetris, widening the lead now to 55,000 points. Tarzan filling in the left side with that long bar. Got the play field under control again. It's Tetris ready. Boom, Tetris for Tarzan. Now he up by 55,000 points. Both players having to deal with some holes in the stack and burning. Tarzan clean. Ready for a Tetris. Boom, Tetris for Naui. Widening the lead to 79,000 points. Tetris for Tarzan. Firing back. Firing back again. Reducing the deficit to 34,000 points. It's getting back into scoring position again. Ready for a triple. Opts to take the long bar to turn that into a large well. Boom, Tetris for Tarzan. Now we maintaining a 34,000 point lead. Now we set up for a couple of Tetrises now. Just need some long bars to capitalize on them. Boom, Tetris for Naui. And is looking for more. Tarzan having to do some clears to get back down to the bottom, but there's that long bar for Naui. Boom, Tetris for Naui. 78,000 point lead. Tarzan now having to do some more digging. Takes a double. Was about halfway up the board now. Boom, Tetris for Naui. Now 96,000 points. That lead getting wider as we go towards 100 lines now. 86 lines. Both players at about the same line count here. So not much a difference on pace. But the score lead for Naui now widening to 115,000 points. Tarzan now with a clean board, ready to score. Naui also Tetris ready. Boom, Tetris for Naui. Boom, Tetris for Tarzan. 97 lines. Approaching transition, about another 30. Simul Tetris. Tarzan with that spin clear there. And boom, Tetris for Naui, widening that lead to 135,000 points. Naui just banging down Tetris after Tetris. There's another one. 155,000 point lead, the biggest we've seen today thus far. Tarzan missing the T-spin. creating a type B hole stack pattern there. But, you know, sometimes it's the digs along the way that make us stronger. Tarzan with a few more missed drops. 174,000 point lead now. And Tarzan giving up the ghost, and now he's going to take that first round. Yeah, Naui with the max out pace on that game there for 490,000 points. Pre-level 19. Yeah, we good? Good. All right, we're gonna start round 2. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. So best 2 out of 3. Naui taking that first round, first point. Needs 1 more to advance. Tarzan needing to win this round to stay in the match. Both players not quite Tetris ready yet. Both ready for a triple. Naui burning off the top. Boom, Tetris for Naui. First to score there. Boom, Tetris for Tarzan. Both players clean play fields early on. Tarzan with some stack holes up on top. He's gonna have to turn those into roofs, burn them off, get some singles and doubles there. Naui ready for a Tetris. Got the long bar. Boom, Tetris for Naui. 39,000 point lead. And widening with another Tetris for Naui. 69% Tetris rate. Nice. Boom, Tetris for Tarzan. Reducing that deficit to 34,000 points. Now Naui with a couple of holes in the stack is going to allow Tarzan, well, with also some holes in the stack, finally digging back down. Now he's Tetris ready. But uses that to build some roofs to keep the playfield tidy. Opens up that well, gets the long bar. Boom, Tetris for Naui, widening the lead to 77,000 points. Tarzan getting rid of the holes in the stack now. Almost clean. Naui burning off that roof quite nicely. Tetris ready once again. Boom, Tetris for Naui, 96,000 point lead. Another Tetris for Naui, back to back, 117,000 point lead. Boom, Tetris for Tarzan. Fighting back just a bit, 94,000 points difference. Now he's gonna opt to take that, taking a Tetris in column 9. Boom, Tetris for Tarzan. Getting the playfield under control. All the holes are gone. And boom, Tetris for Tarzan. Looking to rain down those Tetrises. With the playfield under control now. It's good safety singles. Boom, Tetris for Tarzan. Reducing the deficit now. 72,000 point lead for Naui, but Naui bumping that back up to 95,000 points with another Tetris. 70 lines, about halfway to the level 19 transition. Naui with another Tetris. Tetris for Tarzan. Boom, Tetris for Naui. And as we progress, that lead just keeps widening, almost back to 100,000 points. Tarzan with a couple of Tetrises though. seems to be regaining at least some of the score. But now he's not letting up one bit, just keeping that lead. Tarzan with the triple off the top. Not quite optimal to take the triple there, but sometimes you just need to do that to keep the stack clean. 30-piece drought for Naui now, 32-piece drought. Remarkable burning though, given that long drought, 43. That was a huge drought and it's affected Naui's stack. Tarzan clean though, so this is Tarzan's chance to catch up. Boom, Tetris for Tarzan. Naui's playfield having to go through some burns, but it's actually cleaned up very fast. Naui with the Tetris. And despite the drought and the few holes that were created, Naui just burning it all off like a pro, as if it never happened. Boom, Tetris for Naui. Tetris is raining down once more. Tarzan with a triple off the top again. We're getting close to transition here, 125 lines, so another couple of Tetrises will do it. Naui with another Tetris. Is Tetris ready going into transition? Let's see when the long bar comes, see if it's safe or not, or whether there's going to have to be some safety burns or any other maneuvers. But boom, Tetris for Naui going into transition, about halfway up the screen. Good position. Clean board. Tetris ready once again, raining down the Tetrises. Boom, Tetris for Naui, 115,000 points ahead now, already on level 20. And Tarzan now transitioned to level 19 with the speed up. Having to burn some holes in the stack to get into scoring position once more. Boom, Tetris for Naui, widening that lead. 158,000 points now. Tarzan's playfield looking good though, ready to score, waiting for that long bar. Now he's scoring another Tetris. Tarzan having to take a burn there. And needs a couple of pieces to get back into scoring position. Having to take some doubles there now. And now he's just banging down the Tetrises relentlessly. Boom, Tetris for Tarzan. Finally getting one there. But Naui not letting up one bit. Another Tetris for Naui, 232,000 point lead. Biggest we've seen of the day. Huge lead. Still maintaining an over 60% Tetris rate. Just keeping that well open and constant position to Tetris, just like you saw there. Another Tetris for Naui, 285,000 points. Boom, another Tetris for Naui, 310,000 point lead for Naui. Tarzan having to do some more burns, takes another double there. Let's see if he goes for a left side well or if he's just going to burn it all off and try to move it back to the right. Tarzan with the left side well now. Might build dirty to keep a right side well. Boom, Tetris for Naui. Boom, Tetris for Naui. Naui just building dirty now. Boom, Tetris for Naui. We're getting like a Boom Tetris for Jeff video out of Naui just because of so many Tetrises being scored here. Boom, Tetris for Naui. And a left side well for Tarzan. Tarzan saying that left side well, Tetris for Harry. Shout outs to Harry Hong. First verified max out score champion, you know, part of the scene that got built was based on what a lot of our early champions did. Tarzan with a nice T rotation there. And Tarzan giving up there. Wasn't quite topped out yet, but Naui with such a huge lead, taking that second round. Boom, Tetris for Naui. Might be trying to mull on this. We're having some issues with the OBS here, but 832,000 points. Level 29, wow. So here we are past kill screen. We're seeing some kill screen play for Naui. I actually haven't looked at the hand position. Let me check this out. Okay, we've got a roller here. I should have been checking to see if this was a roll-capable player. And what you're seeing here is a roller in action, surviving past level 29 kill screen to level 31. GG's. Now he's taking the match and advancing to the next round. So our next match is Quaid and David. Please come to the stage. It says Squid.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess I should ask him what I should call it. The sheet says Squid, so I'll get to confirm if you want to be called Squid,
Oh, I did?
Squid or Quaid.
Oh, I didn't make the name. I don't know. Say whatever you want. Meg made it.
All right, so Quaid says to name him whatever I want. So it might be Quaid, it might be Zizix, it might be Squid. I don't know. We'll figure it out along the way. Sometimes it's the unpredictability that makes Quaid so charming. Longtime CTWC veteran Quaid is on the stage.
Do I look good, Chris?
You look great, Quaid. You look awesome.
Thank you. All right, what do we do? Let's start on this.
Getting a little set up with our seeds here.
Are you announcing too? Yes, Chris. Oh. Wait, did you do the same one that I did?
But yeah, we've seen both these guys here before in Arizona. Quaid actually being runner-up. Definitely one to watch here in our desert qualifier. Phoenix, Arizona, do you love Tetris? Boom, Tetris for Arizona. It's a hot Tetris. The pieces melt when they hit the ground. So I got to see this cool trophy we have here for a desert qualifier. It's got a special shape to it. It's got like a cactus with a base with 5 of the tetrabinos. L and J, I guess, count as the same shape to some people. But yeah, we've got a special trophy here as our prize for the 2022 Desert Qualifier here in Phoenix, Arizona, Game On Expo 2022. Thank you for coming out to Game On Expo.
You're welcome, Chris. I came because I knew you were going to be here.
Quaid, you're too flattering. I mean Zizix.
No, what's my name?
I mean Kowser. Hauser.
You good?
Are you guys ready?
I gotta hit select. Okay, so you guys do that. That's cool. You have the same pieces. That's great.
Okay, good. All right, we're gonna count down this first round. Quaid versus David. Round 1, 3, 2, 1. Tetris, stress.
That's right. That's
Quaid getting the crowd riled up early on. And is Tetris ready? Both players Tetris ready now. Boom, simul Tetris, Quaid and David. Quaid with the pushdown points. 8 points ahead. Every little bit counts. Boom, Tetris for Quaid. With an early lead here, but both players Tetris ready. David banging down another one. Quaid needing another long bar to capitalize on that playfield. But has to cover up the well. It's going to take a couple of burns there. Quaid Tetris ready. Boom, Tetris or Quaid. 20,000 point lead. David now Tetris ready. Quaid needing a couple of long bars or some fills there to turn that into a scoring position. There it is. And boom, Tetris or Quaid. Boom, Tetris or David. Still early on, playfields are clean. Boom, Tetris or Quaid. David ready to score. Boom, Tetris or David. Boom, Tetris or Quaid. We're looking at an all-out Tetris war here. Not a whole lot of digging, not a whole lot of burning. Tetris, 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 and Tetris for David. Quaid maintaining a 19,000 point lead. Quaid taking a triple off the bottom there. David taking a Tetris. We're neck and neck. All right, are we going to see the patented Quaid well here? Oh, we might. It's happening.
You want one?
Yeah, it looks like we're getting one. I don't think we have a choice, dude.
I do.
There it is. Boom. Center well, Tetris or Quaid. In the Quaid well. Nice and juicy.
Just call me nice and juicy.
Okay, the Quaid well is continuing now here in column 5. Verified Quaid well. Boom, Tetris or Quaid. Hungry for that sweet, juicy center well. Quaid keeping it going. Boom, Tetris or Quaid. David now, kind of with a partial center well, takes that middle double, but opens up the regular well on the right side. And boom, Tetris or David. We are neck and neck. Quaid very versatile with the column 2 Tetris. David banging down another Tetris. We're still neck and neck. This is entertainment. This is Tetris. Quaid opting to take that column 2 Tetris further. Another Tetris or Quaid in column 2. Let's see where he puts that well now. Column 3 it looks like. But opts to move it back over to the right. David with another Tetris. Still neck and neck. Very close match here. Neck and neck all the way. Both banging down Tetrises once again. 6,000 point lead, neck and neck scores between the two. Boom, Tetris or Quaid. Getting a little normal there with the right side Tetris.
Is it too boring for you?
Nah, it's fine. Whatever works for you, whatever gets the job done. That's what we encourage here at the Tetris World Championships. We don't care if you vibrate your thumbs or drum your fingers on the back of the controller. If it gets the W, all more power to you. Boom, Tetris or Quaid. Boom, Tetris for David. But we also have a deep appreciation for the style known as DAS, where you just kind of hold down your thumb and use all of your timing skill to make sure that your piece placement allows you to get the maximum movement. And we're still seeing that with a lot of skill these days, despite the imminent dominance of the rollers, who are even eclipsing the hyper tappers now in this day and age in 2022. Neck and neck scores continue. Quaid taking a triple there. David with a Tetris. I don't even know how you stay neck and neck with a Tetris and a triple there. Quaid building that center well. Boom, center well Tetris or Quaid. Quaid building high up on the right, so it's gonna have to be a center well or a left well of some kind. Looks like it's forming in column 4. Boom, Tetris or Quaid. This is what we like to see from Quaid. Always entertaining. Bang, David getting a Tetris. 25,000 point lead now for David. We haven't seen much non-neck and neck play here, but David's delivering. Tetris ready. Quaid now Tetris ready. Quaid with a rare hole in the stack there, but bangs down to Tetris. Neck and neck again. David with a Tetris. Quaid, now we're at level 19 now. Transitioning with that first. And now David now into level 19 as well. Let's see if that changes the complexion of the match here as the pieces speed up. Hurtling towards what was once a kill screen. Now it's just a thrill screen. Boom! Center well Tetris for Quaid again. Showing us that versatility in the play field. Boom! Another center well Tetris for Quaid. So juicy, so awesome. All right, David. Tetris ready again. Quaid with another Tetris. David Tetrising there. David having a couple of holes in the stack while Quaid just clean. Boom, Tetris for Quaid. David's lead reduced now to 23,000 points. Still a very close game. Practically neck and neck, just about a Tetris apart. 630 point difference now. We are legit neck and neck. Quaid with a dirty center well. Are we gonna see it? Takes the triple there. But Quaid taking the safe way out. Builds the well back up on the right. And it's Tetris ready, but needs the right P sequence there. Having to build a dirty dependency there on the left, but it's dealing with it pretty well. David with a Tetris, widening the lead to 45,000 points. David with a textbook right side well, doing very well in just being consistent in scoring here. David taking a triple off the top. Quaid with some holes in the stack. David banging down another Tetris, widening the lead to 49,000 points. Quaid having to do a bit of digging here. David ready to Tetris, but having to take some burns there just to sort of keep the stack safe since there's a drought going on. Didn't provide the long bar when he needed it. Oh man, things are starting to get dicey for David. The left side might be a problem. He's got to get something over to, does not able to get anything over to the left, but has a 37,000 point lead. It's Quaid Tetris's 4,600 point chase down. Just a couple of lines ought to do it. And Quaid takes the first round. GG's. Yeah, you're good.
You want one more? You want one more, Teddy?
One more juicy one just for me, Quaid. Thank you.
Can't stop it.
Quaid wants to mull in some juicy center wells or something. I don't know.
Don't mull in it. It's tanging. we're tanging out here. No, I don't finish games. Dude, fuck it. Everyone sit down. Relax. I'm not doing anything.
I don't know. You want to max out or something?
No. I just want to post it. Yeah, here we go.
Okay, well, yeah, we're at level 28. Boom, Tetris for Quaid.
Oh, sorry.
They're 28, so I mean, if we can see some post skill
This is going to be my best score of the day.
all right, let's see it.
Good luck charm, dude. Was it? Nope, nope.
228 lines. Next Tetris will get us to kill screen. Boom, Tetris or Quaid. Kill screen. Let's see Quaid score some points. Level 29. All right. So we just got Quaided. Some people call it Molning, but when Quaid does it, it's a Quaiding. Quaid taking the first round. Best 2 out of 3. David will need to win this round to stay in the match, but a very close fight the whole way. All right, round 2, we're gonna count it down. 3, 2, 1, Tetris! Tris. So yeah, that was, I mean, I hate to be a critic, but that was the most entertaining match I've seen today. Looking to see some more juicy center wells and some really consistent Tetrises by David. Quaid now with a very solid wall there. Building up high. Double line dependency, but bangs down to Tetris on the right. Opts to do the tuck and burn down the left side. Good build there. Nice burning from Quaid, keeping that playfield nice and clean. And David having to do some of that of his own. Almost down to the bottom now, just with the right couple of pieces. Wow, Quaid just banging down a couple more Tetrises, widening a lead there with 444,000 points. Or 44,000 point lead, excuse me. Quaid ready for another Tetris, bangs it down. 64,000 point lead. David out of the dig, banging down a Tetris. Both players, Tetris ready. Both players clean. Quaid with the Tetris. And boom, Tetris for David. Quaid ready for a Tetris. Another Tetris for David. Quaid still ahead. Boom, Tetris for Quaid, widening the lead. 43,000 points now. Quaid with a nice burn off the top there. David with the Tetris. Boom! Perfect clear for David with the Tetris. And Quaid is ready for a Tetris there. Boom, Tetris for Quaid. We were neck and neck just slightly there, but Quaid scoring again, getting now into the lead. 28,000 points. David banging down to Tetris. We are neck and neck. Boom, Tetris for Quaid. It's going to be an all-out Tetris war here. Both players so consistent in scoring. Our last round, so close. Simul Tetris. Quaid up by a Tetris, now by 2. 51,000 point lead. David banging down a Tetris. About halfway to transition at 64 lines. David banging down a Tetris. Getting that score close. Quaid looking for a tuck, gets it. Gets a line to take care of that dependency instead of getting the Tetris. Hopefully he'll give him the low bar. There it is. Boom, Tetris for Quaid and a Tetris for David at the same time, neck and neck. Quaid with a double line dependency, might build dirty. Got some jaggedness, which is hard to clear, but he gets a line, gets a triple there. Taking some risks, but is able to survive it. David now playing up high 2. Is going to need a good piece he wants to get out of that, but I don't think he's going to be able to fill that right. So Quaid's going to take that second round and the match with a 20,000 point lead. GG's. Just like that, sometimes you have a couple of players that are so consistent in scoring, and then just a couple of misdrops and building up too high, and it ends just like that. Quaid will advance. So our next match is Jordan versus Packy. Please come to the stage. Jordan and Packy. Packy being our resident, multiple-time Dr. Mario World Champion. How many you got? Yeah. Packy, you got 3 Dr. Mario Championships under your belt? 3-time Dr. Mario World Champion in Packy. And from my vantage point, I could see that Jordan is a roller. So you're gonna get to see some more rolling action here in Phoenix, Arizona. Phoenix, Arizona, do you love rolling? Kind of lukewarm on that one. I guess Phoenix isn't ready for the rolling just yet. Well, perhaps someday we'll have a homegrown roller here in Arizona and we'll rise to the occasion. We'll be able to cheer about the rolling just as much as, do you love Tetris?
We got Miles from Scottsdale.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? Okay,
Yeah.
okay, I guess Miles is from Scottsdale, so there we go.
We're on it.
I should have known. Do they have to do anything with seeds for them, or are they good?
No, I think we're good, right? They got their names and.
Okay. Just
Oh, the seed stuff.
yeah. Okay, we're gonna get our seats set up now.
Sorry, my brain was processing.
Okay.
What do you guys think? Let's do. We're gonna get a 6, 4, 4, 2 AC. Yeah. AC. All right.
All right. Looks like we're about ready to go here.
Y'all ready? We got double readies.
All right, round one. Jordan versus Packy, counting it down.
Let's hear it.
3, 2, 1, Tetris! New generation rolling player versus multiple-time Dr. Mario champion Packy. Boom, simul Tetris for Jordan and Packy. Right out the gate. Jordan ready for a Tetris? Packy not far behind. Jordan with the Tetris, Packy with the Tetris. So just as the long bars come, they both score. Boom, Tetris for Jordan, and boom, Tetris for Packy. But where rolling is really going to be evident in its dominance is on the higher levels, especially if you get past kill screen. You'll be able to see pieces move like you've never seen them before if you haven't seen a roller play before. What we used to call a kill screen, now you can call it a skill screen, a thrill screen, whatever you want to call it screen. But some players, kill is just not an option. Okay, Jordan with some holes in the stack now. Packy with a much cleaner play field. 0-point differential. Boom, Tetris for Packy into the lead. Boom, dirty Tetris for Jordan. One way to deal with holes in the stack is to turn it into a well, and that's what you saw there. Boom, Tetris for Jordan. Boom, Tetris for Jordan again. Another thing you'll see about rollers is because they can move faster, they'll build higher up on the screen and can take more significant risks in their build. Boom, Tetris for Packy. Neck and neck. High Tetris rates for both players, 74 and 76. So very optimal gameplay by both players here. Boom, Tetris for Packy. Boom, Tetris for Jordan. Packy with another Tetris, and Jordan not far behind. Same piece sets. If you're set up, you're going to score. Okay, Packy having to cover the well now, so there's going to be a bit of a dig. Jordan ready for a Tetris, gets it. Now into the lead, 23,000 points. Once Packy gets that well open, which he just did, we'll score again, even it up. Boom, Tetris for Packy, neck and neck. 5 pushdown points for Packy is the lead. Jordan needing a couple burns there to open up the well. Builds a little bit dirty, but just takes the double burn, opening up the well again. Packy scoring there. 19,000 point lead. Bangs down another Tetris, 42,000 point lead. Jordan firing back a Tetris, 19,000 point lead. Packy just ahead by 1. Both players, Tetris ready. Boom, Tetris for Packy. Boom, Tetris for Jordan. About halfway to transition here. Jordan banging down to Tetris. We're neck and neck just for a moment. Packy with another Tetris of his own. And both players ready to score again. Gonna see some high scores here now. Boom, Tetris for Packy. Boom, Tetris for Jordan. 77% Tetris rate. 69% Tetris rate for Jordan. Nice. Jordan building high and dirty, taking that triple. Some holes in the stack. Gonna burn off the top there. Filling it in. Creating a hole though. So Packy in position to score a bit sooner. 33,000 point lead for Packy. Now Tetris ready. Jordan's gonna have to do some burns. Boom, Tetris for Packy. Now into probably what the biggest match lead we've had so far, 54,000 points. Another Tetris for Packy, widening the lead to 77,000 points. Jordan in trouble now. Can he survive with rolling? No. Could not get anything over to the right. Packy takes the first round. So even if you employ the roller style, it's not invincible. You still need to be consistent in your placements and take reasonable risks so you don't top out early like that. All right, we're ready to go. Round 2. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. So Packy up by 1. Jordan having to win this round to stay in the match. Packy just needing one more round victory to advance. That's right, Megaron's in the house. Another concert. Packy burning down a triple. Jordan with a Tetris. So Jordan with about a half Tetris lead now. Boom, Tetris for Jordan, widening the lead now. Packy a couple burns. Opts not to build a dirty well there. Packy clearing it out, cleaning up the playfield. As now Tetris ready. Looking for that Tetris to even up the score there. Oh, has to cover up the well, but opens it up again. Jordan with 39,000 point lead opens up the well. Boom, Tetris for Jordan. Oh, Packy not getting the bar over to the right. Gets another. So kind of a severe misdrop there, but is still able to survive because the game provided another long bar, and Packy with having to do a little bit of burning, but still survives. Oh, another misdrop by Packy. Recovers with a tuck. Covers up the well, but just too much junk cluttering up and builds up, topping Packy out. And Jordan takes the second round. We're 1-1, and in a rare thing happening in the bracket today, we're finally at a decider. Ready? Okay. So yeah, we're 1-1 now in a best of 3. So whoever wins this is gonna advance. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Interesting placement by Jordan there, opting to force a tuck there. And Packy with a jaggier board having to deal with the burn first. So Jordan actually being the first to be Tetris ready, bang down some Tetris. Jordan with a left well. Boom, Tetris for Jordan. Boom, Tetris for Packy. Jordan with a 19,000 point lead. Keeping that left side well. Boom, Tetris for Jordan. Keeping that left side well. Probably going to move it over to the right though. That's what we're seeing. Packy with kind of a messy stack. He's going to have to do some burns to get into proper scoring position there. Jordan, nice clean play field, ready for a Tetris. Gets that long bar. Boom, Tetris for Jordan. Packy almost out of the dig. Creates a dependency there. Could build dirty. Let's see how it goes. Opts to take the double instead. Boom, Tetris for Jordan, widening the lead now. 90,000 point lead. 77% Tetris rate. Jordan very efficient, raising that Tetris rate to 80%. Boom, Tetris for Packy. Battling back that deficit just slightly, but Jordan, relentless, another Tetris. 112,000 point lead now. Packy almost out. Gets the board under control and is Tetris ready once again. Boom, Tetris for Packy. We're 1-1 in a decider. Winner will advance. Jordan building up high in the middle. Bit dangerous. Holding out for a long bar, but having to cover up the well. So we'll see if there's some survival skills that work. Boom, very dirty Tetris for Jordan. Sometimes that's what you gotta do. Bit of a mess up top, so we'll see if the power of rolling can execute a dig to get out of that. Dependent on the left. Needs a long bar. Rolls it over to the left, no problem. The survival skill of rolling in effect. Packy with a clean play field. Good position to try to even up the score here. Finally gets the long bar. Boom, Tetris for Packy, reducing the deficit. 50,000 points now. Wow. Dirty, super dirty Tetris from Jordan. Playing up high. Creates a dependency on the left. Maybe we'll see some, high dirty wells from Jordan this whole game. Don't see that too often, but rollers can take risks like that and still survive. Playing up really high, needing to get something over to the right. Cannot survive that. We are in a chase down situation. 70,000 points is what Packy needs to take this round and the match. Packy's board is in good shape, has to do some singles and doubles to dig back down. Boom, center well Tetris for Packy. 42,000 points now is what Packy needs to take the round. .86 lines, so plenty of runway. Opens up the well, takes a triple, 33,000 points, so a Tetris and change ought to do it. But Packy looks like he's gonna burn down to the bottom, keeping that playfield safe, guaranteeing the chase down here. A double, 28,000 points to go. Opting for the triple there, playing it safe. 20,000 points to go. We see people singling out, but we're seeing triples and doubles. There's another double. 17,000 points to go. Packy almost in position for a Tetris. The right pieces come, but opts to take some more safe doubles off the top. And boom! Tetris for Packy with the Tetris. completing the chase down, taking the round and the match. GG's. Khaki will advance. So, in what might not be an expected outcome, you know, a roller was defeated by a Dr. Mario champion. So, you know, play style or not, it's not invincible. So our last match in our round of 16 is Nevinator, a CTWC veteran, versus skateboarding superstar Jaws. Jaws you may see in Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 5, is that right?
Yes.
So yeah.
The worst one.
Can have, high-level competitive Tetris player who's also a character in a game. Awesome to see. I'm actually a character in a game too. I'm a character in Davis Cup Tetris for the Sega Genesis, if you didn't know. You probably get that game for like $3 on the show floor.
It's awesome. I'm just a character. Period.
But you love to see it. And Nevinator is also a character, just really charming everyone, storming onto the scene in the Tetris World Championships when we're having our finals online. Strong up-and-coming player in Nevinator.
Did you get right here?
So we'll just start getting our seats set up. David brief on seats and everything? Okay. So while we get set up, let's have a shout out to Scott, who's the maker of our trophy here for our CTWC Desert Qualifier, a special trophy with tetraminos and a luminescent cactus at the top, symbolizing just how hard it is to excel here in the heat in Arizona. Thank you, Scott, for providing our trophy.
Wait, what is this base? Oh, leaving an A?
I like seeing that trend, having a special trophy for our desert qualifier. You know, maybe our other regionals will follow suit and have, you know, special trophies of their own. People can pick and choose which events they travel to get the prize that they want. All right, ready to go? All right, here we go. Jaws versus Nevinator, round one. 3, 2, 1, Tetris.
Chad says Jaws wins the best hat prize.
Looks like people in chat love the hat.
Dad jokes.
Nev with a hole in the stack, but Jaws ready for a Tetris. There's a log bar. Boom! Tetris for Jaws. Nevinator having to do some digging early on. But one of Nevinator's skills, actually, that really caught my eye was just a tenacity, so we'll see some good digs, if need be, from the Nevinator. Jaws with a 39,000 point lead early on. Jaws now building a left well, showing some versatility, opts to keep it. Gets back Tetris ready, there's a long bar, boom, left side well for Jaws. You don't see it too often, but there it is, left side well Tetris. Nevinator finally getting the playfield back under control, is now Tetris ready. Waiting for that long bar, having to cover up the well, creating a hole, but gets a long bar, but he covered up the well just one piece too short. Gets the long bar, boom, Tetris for Nevinator. Boom, Tetris for Jaws. Jaws with 38,000 point lead, still early on. Another Tetris for Jaws, 59,000 point lead now. Nevinator taking a triple out of the middle, keeping that playfield clear. And Nevinator having some dependencies there, forced to fill it in with not quite the optimal pieces, creating some holes there. Jaws getting back to a clean playfield now. 75,000 point lead, boom, Tetris for Jaws, winding the lead to 95,000 points. Nevinator still in digging mode here. All right, Nevinator ready for a Tetris. Boom, Tetris for Nevinator. Reducing the deficit for 71,000 to 71,000 points, but Jaws now Tetris ready. Banks down another one, 92,000 point lead. Boom, Tetris for Nevinator. Clean playfield now, out of the digging mode. Another Tetris for Nevinator, 50,000 points now, catching up as we are about halfway to transition. Jaws bangs down another Tetris. 75,000 point lead, reduced to 52,000 points by Nevinator's Tetris right there. Jaws keeping that playfield clean. Tetris ready once again. Nevinator with the Tetris, catching up. Boom, Tetris or Jaws. 57,000 point lead. And Nevinator firing back. Shaping up to be a very close game overall. Boom, Tetris or Jaws. Boom, Tetris or Nevinator. Pretty much the score difference is made by the burns that Nevinator had to do earlier in that dig phase that we saw earlier. But Jaws now having a bit of a hole in the stack, so this is Nevinator's chance to catch up. Bit of a drought here, 29 pieces ongoing. Finally ends, boom, Tetris or Nevinator, and boom, Tetris or Nevinator, finally catching up. We are neck and neck. Jaws now with some things in the playfield that will need to be cleared to get back into scoring position. Nevinator scoring a Tetris, jumping into a lead now, 13,000 points. So you're right, this is Nevinator's chance to solidify that lead as Jaws digs back down to the bottom. Jaws so efficient though, almost out of it. Takes a split double there, and just gonna burn this last piece to make the playfield completely clean again. Both players clean, getting ready to score. 118 lines, we're about 10 lines away from transition here. Is that the shape you want to be in? Boom, Tetris or Nevinator, boom, Tetris or Jaws. Pieces will speed up once they hit 130 lines and what we call the speed transition, which will happen with the next Tetris that Nevinator makes, coming soon. And boom, Tetris for Nevinator into level 19. Jaws opting to take the double. Building up for Tetris, probably going to Tetris into the transition. Right, building there. And there's a Tetris for Jaws. Both players, level 19, high speed drops now. We'll see if that changes the complexion of the match as we head towards the kill screen now. Nevinator building dirty. Opts to take a double. Oh, mischief there. Creating an overhang, and it's going to take some good maneuvering to burn that down. But with that on the right is not going to be clearable. And Jaws has a chase down now. 45,000 points to go for Jaws. A lot of holes in the playfield for Jaws, though. He's going to have to work for it. Oh, but Jaws not able to survive. Nevinator takes the first round. Probably, yeah. They both hit a drought and just couldn't get the holes out of the stack, leading to a top out. GG's. Very unexpected. Players were just, they're moving right along and they just hit this wall and both topped out. But with Nevinator's score lead, it's going to take that. But overall, a very competitive match there. Just, you never, that had just, it could have been anybody's game there. Okay, gonna set up the scene, so we'll be underway shortly. Until then, I guess enjoy the beats of Megaron. Okay, looks like we're ready for round two. All right, counting it down. Round two. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. So yeah, Nev up by 1. Jaws needs to win this round to stay in the match. Nev needs to win this, or if Nev wins this round, will advance. Nev ready for a Tetris, bangs one down into the lead early on, 22,000 points. Jaws answering back. Jaws taking a double there. Nev with the Tetris. Jaws ready for a Tetris. Having to create some holes in the stack there. Misdrop, waiting for that long bar. It's gonna have to do some cleaning up. Jaws with a T-spin. Boom, T-spin for Jaws. Keeping that playfield neat. No line clear with it, but gotta do what you gotta do. Nice spin there by Jaws. Just some really nice technical maneuvers. And not on a skateboard. Oh, just some.
Dude, you went on the moves alone.
We saw some style come out of Jaws there, but Nev is gonna take that round and the match. Let's hear it for Jaws. And Nevinator will advance. So we have our
That last spin was badass. Yeah, that was badass.
top 8 now. Paired down from top 16. So we've got Miles the Great versus Barrett.
Yo, Goofy Foot Showdown!
They
both play Goofy Foot, yeah.
So I just got word that both players are playing on Goofy Foot.
And Steve's freaking out!
And Steve's freaking out, as you heard. If you don't know, Goofy Foot is a special controller that is optimized for play where if you want to hyper tap with your right hand, you can do so without inverting your controller. Created by Total Radness here, Steve. Good. So yeah, Barrett and Miles to the stage for our round of 8.
Let's make it a tie.
But yeah, shout outs to Total Radness, a big supporter of our community, creating tools for, you know, better accessibility for players.
I do what I can.
So this is Goofy Foot rolling.
So Miles rolls with the goofy foot, and Barrett plays it like a keyboard.
Yeah, the table.
Yeah,
So yeah, we have some interesting unorthodox control holding styles. I don't think they're going to show on cam, but we have a Goofy Foot controller used by a roller in Miles, and Barrett, who plays on a table. So he puts the controller down on a table and plays it kind of like a keyboard.
He came from the emulator world, so it was a good transfer.
Right,
from
right.
the keyboard.
A keyboard to emulator to NES transition by using a controller on a table. Very interesting. You know, a lot of different players evolve their own styles, and we're seeing that here.
Barrett and Friday Witch were my first Goofy Foot competitors in 2017
Wow, that's cool.
at CTWC. But either of them made the bracket, but they were both very close.
Well, we could see them repeat, see them return. At least Barrett.
Come a long
Yep,
way,
yep.
for sure.
Was Miles the first CTWC like top main event with a Goofy Foot?
Huff plays.
Oh, Huff was
Yeah,
Goofy
Huff
Foot.
plays.
Okay, there you go.
He won Vegas, and then in Milwaukee, what's his name? He won too. He was a Goofy Foot roller.
Wow.
Dude, we're coming up strong.
Yeah, so it's like, even though the Goofy Foot was developed for hyper tapping, it's just as relevant in the rolling scene. Setting up our seeds now. While Megaran does this thing here at Game On Expo. All right, so first round of the quarterfinals here. Miles versus Barrett.
Both ready? We're both ready.
All right, here we go. Counting it down. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Miles versus Barrett, rolling versus table. Miles being the roller, you'll see a lot of rapid side-to-side movement and a lot of what you would normally consider to be a risk for any other type of player. A roller will be able to move pieces faster up near the top, possibly being able to use that to score more. Miles with a dirty Tetris. Though Barrett scored the first one, we're neck and neck. Barrett with another Tetris. Miles with a tuck there, keeping things clean. Both players Tetris ready. Miles building so high. Waiting for a long bar. Big drought, 40-piece drought, 42. playing up way high. Gets the long bar, but had a blocked well. Is not able to roll to the right fast enough. I don't think he's going to be able to get another one over. Barrett is going to take the first round. Miles with an early top out. So what you're seeing here is rollers are going to take bigger risks because they know they can move the piece, but if they can't get it over, sometimes you'll have hangs and early top outs like that. Rolling is a powerful tool, but if you take the wrong risks, just like any other play style, you can top out early. GG's. Droughts show no mercy to any style of play. Good to go? All right, we're good to go. Round 2. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. So Barrett up by 1. Miles needing to win this round to stay in the match. If Barrett wins, Barrett will advance. Barrett scores the first Tetris. Holes in both stacks, but Miles cleaning it up pretty fast. Gets the playfield clean. Nearly in a position to score. As is Barrett. Miles taking a triple off the top. Not optimal for score. Barrett is Tetris ready. Boom, Tetris for Barrett. 34,000 point lead. Miles now Tetris ready. Good stack forming. Boom, Tetris for Miles. Both players clean playfields. Tetris ready. Boom, Tetris for Barrett. Miles not far behind, banging down Tetris of his own. Boom, Tetris for Miles. Having the lead for a moment there, but Barrett taking it back with the Tetris. So back and forth they'll go. Miles needing to use that long bar to get into a scoring position. Barrett banging down a Tetris first, 35,000 point lead. Miles will be able to score with this long bar. Boom, Tetris for Miles. Barrett wasn't ready for a Tetris, so had to kind of throw that long bar over to the left. But Miles is able to score the Tetris with that. Now into a slight lead. We are neck and neck, but Barrett banging down to Tetris takes the lead back. Let's see if Miles opts not to play dirty and instead takes a couple of doubles and what will probably be a single to open up the well again, keep things clean. Boom, Tetris for Miles, neck and neck. And Barrett ready for a Tetris. Boom, Tetris for Barrett. Boom, Tetris for Miles. That's what you want to see. Neck and neck scores and clean play fields, ready to rain down those Tetrises. Sometimes it takes, a game or two to get warmed up, and that's what we're seeing. Boom, Tetris for Barrett. And boom, Tetris for Miles. Barrett with a 70% Tetris rate. Another Tetris for Barrett. 31,000 point lead. 69% Tetris rate for Barrett. Nice. Scores are similar though, even though Miles is at 58%. You might see a higher proportion of triples for Miles to make up that difference between the doubles and the Tetrises. Boom, Tetris for Miles, neck and neck. 70 lines, halfway to transition. Here we go. Another Tetris for Barrett. Tuck for Miles, keeping that playfield super efficient. Barrett set up with a tuck too. Both players in the mood for tucking. Oh, spin tuck. Barrett, well, not quite, but right, on spin, line clear for Barrett. And another Tetris for Barrett, neck and neck. Miles set up for Tetris. Both players seem to have gotten their pace going here. Miles and Tetris, neck and neck. Barrett Tetris. Just Tetris is raining down. Oh, misspin from Miles, creating a 3 high hole in the stack. It's going to turn it into a roof, burns it off like nothing, and we'll be able to hopefully fill in a double line dependency there. There's one. Opts to fill it in. Get ready for a Tetris on the right side. Just needs another long bar for Tetris. There it is. Boom, Tetris for Miles. Boom, Tetris for Barrett. We are still neck and neck at 100 lines. So you're seeing some singles and doubles, but still great pace from both players. Boom, Tetris for Miles and Barrett. 70% Tetris rate for Barrett. Though Miles with a near identical score at 64%. You know, one thing that is going to happen when rollers sort of survive past level 29 is the Tetris rate just gets thrown out the window. But not yet. So you will see. Barrett banging down another Tetris, still neck and neck, max out pace. Not to line 130 just yet, but it'll happen soon. Triple for Barrett off the top. Both players want their playfields in better position for transition here. Nice clean playfields going in. And okay, Miles transition first with a Tetris there. And Barrett with the Tetris also hitting level 19. Let's see if the complexion of the match changes with rolling, as you'll be able to see some new moves at higher elevations that rollers can do that other play styles can't. Tetris keep raining down. Another one for Miles there, widening a lead now, 53,000 points, which is probably the biggest lead we've seen thus far in this match. Barrett with some holes in the stack is going to have to clean up. Non-optimal, that's not going to be fillable. Getting over to the left is not going to be viable, I don't think. And Miles is going to take that round 1-1. So this is going to go to a decider in the best 2 out of 3. Okay, so round 3 decider. You good? Okay. All right, here we go. Round 3. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Both players with 1 point. Winner will advance. Last round, just Tetris is raining down. Barrett starts off with the Tetris. And then Miles fires back. Miles taking a triple off the top. Followed by a Tetris. Into the lead now. But Barrett firing back with the Tetris. Neck and neck early on. Miles with a double and then Barrett with a Tetris. Barrett Tetris ready. Miles needing to do a couple of burns there. Kind of building something in the middle, building a triple in the middle. Definitely seeing a lot more triples out of Miles than almost any other player. Missed drop on the left. That's going to have to get filled in eventually, but Miles will get a Tetris for now. Going to turn that missed drop into a roof. Probably turn that into a... Builds on top, burns it off. Barrett is ready for a Tetris again. Waiting on that long bar. 22-piece drop against the long bar. Boom, Tetris for Barrett. 68,000 point lead. Miles still with some holes in the stack. Barrett with the Tetris. Keeps it clean with the tuck. Clean playfield on both sides now. Miles ready to score. Nope. A lot of burns on Miles' side. Barrett's ready for Tetris and scores 110,000 point lead. 76% Tetris rate. So Barrett just super efficient right now. While Miles burning doubles and triples and everything in between. But trying to keep the playfield as safe as possible. Boom, Tetris for Miles, slightly dirty, one off the bottom. Now with the playfield. So I was going to be just comment on rollers can actually throttle their aggression and just burn singles, doubles, and triples early on. Maybe not have the best point economization early on, but then rapidly catch up later on. If their opponent can't survive past 29, but they can survive past 29, they can theoretically score higher with all line clear types, as levels past 29 score significantly higher than the ones early on. So that's just something to consider. Even a player who may be behind in score now, like Miles, or not quite as efficient in line clears. Boom, center wall Tetris for Miles. They can catch up just because scoring dynamic changes as the scoring formula increases as levels progress. Levels that only rollers can achieve survival in. Barrett with a 108,000 point score lead now. 79 lines, a little bit past halfway to transition now. Bit of a drought. And boom, Tetris for Barrett. Boom, Tetris for Miles. Miles getting that playfield back under control. Looking to score. Boom, Tetris for Miles. But Barrett in great shape too. Interesting. Barrett covering up the well when he could have gotten a Tetris there. Might have been a misdrop of some kind. But boom, Tetris for Barrett recovers quite nicely, still maintaining that lead of 108,000 points. Nice clean play field for Barrett. Tetris ready. Boom, Tetris for Barrett, maintaining that 100,000 point lead. Another Tetris for Barrett, back to back, 131,000 point lead. Miles banging down a Tetris, catching up ever so slightly, but Barrett has just been dominant this entire round. Interesting seeing the scoring dynamic between a non-roller and a roller. But the early top out by Miles in the previous first round, might cause a player to play more safely and take less risks to ensure their survival, especially if they can survive past 29. Boom, Tetris for Miles. Barrett, Tetris ready. A few Tetrises away from transition here, and we can see the dynamic shift. Boom, Tetris for Barrett. One more Tetris will take Barrett to level 19, higher speeds. Boom, Tetris for Miles. Here we go, level 19 transition. Barrett first to get there, Miles not far behind, just waiting for that long bar and the Tetris to go into it. There it is, boom, Tetris for Miles. Both players level 19, speeding up here. Let's see if that changes anything in the matchup here. Barrett with some holes in the stack. Probably looking to play as safely as possible to be able to survive to get back into scoring position. Miles, playfield looking great here. Miles, the roller, able to move more accurately or move faster here at level 19. Barrett with a tough misdrop. That's going to be a fatal misdrop unable to get anything over to the left. Barrett tops out. Miles has a chase down of 34,000 points to claim victory here. Opens up the well, ready for a triple, takes the triple, 25,000 points to go. Miles clearing all the way back to the bottom. Super safe, super huge runaway here. Can pretty much line this out. 20,000 points to go to take the round in the match. Can build for a Tetris here, does. Is Tetris ready? Gets the long bar, boom, Tetris for Miles, taking the round and the match, advancing. GG's. Freestyle, freestyle. Enjoying the Megaron here too. Renz versus Oscar. We've got Renz versus Oscar coming up next for our quarterfinals. Getting things set up now. We will be underway shortly. All right, looks like we're set up and good to go. So in this matchup, we've got Oscar versus Renz, round one here in the quarterfinals. The third of four in this series, so let's count them down now. 3, 2, 1, Tetris! So yeah, this last match, Renz was just raining down the Tetrises. Will we see that kind of performance, that kind of efficiency versus Oscar? Early on, Renz having to cover up the hole, or cover up the well. Oscar scoring the first Tetris, an early lead, but Renz firing back with another Tetris. Oscar with the next Tetris. 20,000 point lead early on. Boom, Tetris for Renz. I'm gonna keep an eye on that Tetris rate. Renz quickly becoming super efficient, just right out the gate. Oscar also 85%. Wow, Oscar playing way up high, able to bang down that Tetris, barely getting that piece over to the right, building up so high. Boom, Tetris for Renz. Scores are neck and neck early on. Oscar developing some holes in the playfield. Oscar kind of building up high, but takes the triple, having to burn it down. See how this plays out. Burns a double down from the top. That's what you need to do. Renz super clean, ready for a couple of Tetrises there. Waiting for the long bar. There's one. Boom, Tetris for Renz. Now Oscar will bring it up. Boom, Tetris for Oscar. Scores neck and neck. Both players with good Tetris efficiency early on. Oscar's TRT dropped down. Nice spin by Oscar there, clearing that line, keeping things clean. And boom, Tetris for Renz, maintaining that efficiency, 72%. Renz taking a triple there, so a little bit of loss of efficiency, but sometimes you got to do that to keep things clean. Oscar banging it down to Tetris. Renz firing back. And Oscar having to use a line to just kind of keep things neat rather than score, and there's a Tetris. Tetris from Renz. Tetris is raining down as scheduled. The weather may be hot, but Tetrises are on the forecast. Boom, Tetris for Oscar. Wow. And more Tetrises on both sides. Actually, I have not looked at their hand positions. I believe Oscar's a hyper tapper, but I'm going to go check it out right now. Hybrid. Oscar's hybrid. And of course, Renz is a roller, which I knew from before. Both players, clean play fields. Renz, Tetris ready. Oscar, Tetris ready. Boom, Tetris for Renz. Boom, Tetris for Oscar. Renz, slight lead, 39,000 points. Oscar firing back. Renz with another Tetris. I really should be doing more weather puns here in Arizona. Don't want to have a drought in your desert qualifier. Could be deadly. Boom, Tetris for Oscar. Renz taking a single and then into a Tetris, 69% Tetris rate. Nice. Oscar with a Tetris, scores are neck and neck. This is what you want to see. Both players, same speed, no pushdown points. Both on 105 lines. Both players, Tetris ready. Renz bangs down the Tetris first, followed by Oscar. Both players just raining down those Tetrises. Neither player letting up one bit this time. No digging. No big digs. Boom, Tetris for Oscar. Boom, Tetris for Renz. Let's go. 10 lines from transition. Boom, Tetris for Renz. Boom, Tetris for Oscar. So competitive. Oscar banging down a Tetris, neck and neck, one line away from transition. Renz taking a double, so either player making a line clear will take us to level 19. Renz does it with a double into a Tetris. Oscar right behind. Boom, Tetris for Renz. Tetris for Oscar. Back and forth we go. Renz with a slight lead. Not quite a Tetris, but that will solidify that lead. 44,000 points ahead now. Oscar taking a triple, losing some efficiency there. So if a gap is to form, this is how it can start. We're seeing just that lethal precision and consistency of Renz, raining down Tetris after Tetris. 62,000 points ahead. Not optimal piece distribution there. So Renz having to take some burns, creating an overhang. Ooh, that's going to create some tough holes to fill. And that left misdrop might be unfillable. And that's going to cause a top out for Renz there. Oscar banging down to Tetris and taking the lead right as Renz tops out. Oscar taking the first round. But wow, what a performance by both players. Raining down those Tetrises, keeping a super high Tetris rate. That's what you want to see here. And we're going to be setting up our next round here. All right, players are ready. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Second round. Oscar winning the first. So Renz has to win this round to stay in the match. If Oscar wins, Oscar will advance. Oh, Oscar with the early misdrop, but Renz banging down to Tetris. Oscar will probably just turn that into a roof and burn it right off. That's what you do in that situation. Or you're going to go for that eye tuck drop there and fill in that hole in a very creative way. GG's. Both players now kind of with these elevated builds and now turning them into burns. So maybe no big digs, but medium-sized digs. Oscar kind of setting up a left side well here, ready for a Tetris. He's gonna use it. Boom, Tetris for Oscar on the left side. So let's see if we maintain that well. Nope, opts to burn it down with a double. Moves that well back over to the right. In the meantime, Renz, 15,000 point lead. Oscar, Tetris ready. Gets that long bar, boom, Tetris for Oscar. Oscar, Tetris ready. Bangs down to Tetris. Renz, Tetris ready. Scores are neck and neck. Neck and neck. Gotta hear that crowd say neck and neck. There you go. Boom, Tetris for Renz. Boom, Tetris for Oscar. That means we're still neck and neck. Renz building up high here, waiting for that long bar. Kind of in a drought, 20 pieces so far. Drought continuing, 30-piece drought now. Game not being kind, but finally gives a long bar after a cover, but provides another long piece for the Tetris for Renz, and Oscar scoring a Tetris too. Still neck and neck, but Oscar with a better play field at this point. Renz gonna have to do some burning to get back into scoring position. Let's see how Renz handles this. Boom, Tetris for Oscar. Jumping into the lead now by 23,000 points. Oscar, Tetris ready. Renz, Tetris ready. Boom, Tetris for Oscar. Renz taking a double off the top. Nice tuck there. And boom, Tetris for Renz. Another back-to-back Tetris. We are back to neck and neck. This whole match, this matchup is really competitive, really close. Both players super efficient, even though the Tetris rates are this particular match with, or this particular round with the medium-sized digs results in a 42% Tetris rate. But once again, just so evenly matched. Another Tetris for Renz. Approaching 100 lines here. Renz, Tetris ready. Oscar opting to burn that double. Renz kind of with a spire in the middle. And boom, Tetris for Renz. Oscar, Tetris ready. Encountering a bit of a drought there. About 29 pieces for that long bar came, but is able to score. Renz now with a 42,000 point lead. Oscar having to build on top there, take some burns, allowing Renz to take control of the match, 61,000 point lead. Oh, although Oscar is ready for a couple of Tetrises, there's one. Boom, Tetris for Oscar. Boom, Tetris for Renz. Boom, Tetris for Oscar. As the Tetrises start raining down as we approach transition, it's going to be about another 12 lines for Renz to hit level 19. Oscar taking those last few burns before getting into Tetris ready position. And Oscar with the Tetris, reducing that deficit, making this match much closer than it was just a moment ago. Renz with the Tetris, back to the 60,000 point lead, and another Tetris, 83,000 point lead. So Renz answering back with authority, making multiple Tetrises going into level 19. Oscar making a Tetris, and now another Tetris, probably with the same pieces, only being behind a couple of lines. Oscar taking a triple, Renz building up high, getting precarious. That's going to be hard to clear. I don't know if that's survivable, and Renz is going to top out. So Oscar is in a 30,000 point chase down, now 28,000 point chase down. Could take this match. Oscar's playfield in great shape, plenty of runway. Basically just needs to stay alive, make some clears. $18,000 points to go. 16,000 points to go. Another Tetris will do it. Opts to take the double off the top. Double into a triple. Won't do it. 7,600. But a double or a triple might be enough. There it is. Nope. 700 points. There it is. Oscar taking the second round with a chase down and will advance. But what a great competitive match. Both players super efficient, great stacking, great building. And interesting seeing, a hybrid player taking out a roller. Roller's not quite invincible yet. Not quite as some people predicted, but you got to see it play out. Play out in real life. So for our last match in our two more matches for quarterfinals. All right, Naui and Quaid come to the stage. Naui and Quaid.
How bad would you be if I started?
I want to talk to Chris.
So it looks like Quaid, Hauser, Zizix, whatever you want to call him, wants to sit in the chair closer to me to talk to me. So I'm honored. Thank you. I'm about to be entertained, as are all of you here in Phoenix, Arizona at Game On Expo 2022. Boom, Tetris for you. That rhymes. It rhymes because Megaron is on the other stage. That's why.
We practice a little bit.
Now's the time.
It's a real card. It's not although I do notice something about that.
So Quaid has requested a bit of practice. We'll give that to him. Now's the right time to do it.
Practice?
Well, why not practice, but warm up or whatever.
Not a game.
You good? All right, looks like they're warmed up. That's fast. All right, gonna set up the match now.
He's higher, right? You can see. Oh, I press it. Oh, select.
I'll watch because I guess the scaling. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day,
Imagine multiplayer matchmaking on a retro system. This is the future.
Good luck, good. Let's do this.
All right. Here we go. We're gonna see some entertainment here. Quaid versus Naui, round 1. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Stress. Here we go. Quaid, the entertainer, versus Naui. Performed incredibly in the last round. Also another super consistent high Tetris rate player. Boom, Tetris or Naui. Boom, Tetris or Quaid. Yeah, Quaid just still one of those holdouts for Das. One of the last great hopes for the Das playstyle representing.
Yeah. For the old guys.
Phoenix, Arizona. Do we love the Das playstyle? Yeah, let's hear it for Das.
That guy's into it.
And if you don't know, Das stands for delayed delayed auto shift, which is when you hold down a button, there's like a slight delay between the first press and when the secondary motions activate. So you hold down like a space bar on a keyboard, it'll go once, it'll pause a little bit, and it'll go multiple times after that. Being a master of that behavior is what we call the Das playstyle. Basically letting the game automatically move the piece from left to right, and it requires an immense mastery of the behaviors of the pieces in NES Tetris. Scores are neck and neck early on, obviously. Both are set up. Well, Quaid just covered the well, but we'll probably just burn it off with the next opportunity, like there. Naui with a Tetris. 27,000 point lead. Boom, Tetris or Quaid. Boom, Tetris or Naui. Back and forth we go. Naui's Tetris ready. As is Quaid. Naui building up high. We saw this in the other rounds. Being able to survive up high, waiting for that long bar. There it is. Boom, Tetris for Naui. Another Tetris for Naui. Tetris or Quaid. Back and forth. Yeah, Naui building up very high on the left initially. Filling it in. Able to hold out for that long bar and be very point efficient in the process. Now he just relentlessly burning off the I bar, slaughtering them like they're worthless. Just saw two of them just vanish into thin air. Disrespecting the value of the eyepiece. Wow. Now he's showing the eyepiece who's boss. And as a result, Quaid is caught up. We're neck and neck. But now he's banging down a Tetris right behind, using that eye bar for its intended purpose, which is making a Tetris. Boom, Tetris for Quaid. Boom, Tetris for Quaid again, back to back. That's what happens when you disrespect the eyepiece. But Naui still using them like he should. Bangs down another Tetris. Neck and neck. Quaid kind of turning that double I bar dependency and getting it filled. Bangs down a Tetris. Naui building up high on the left. Seems to be what Naui is comfortable with. Quaid now with a non-standard well. Bangs down a triple. Column 2. Let's see if he keeps it going. Boom! Column 2 Tetris for Quaid. Like seeing that versatility. Banging down those Tetrises here, there, and everywhere. I'm a fan of the nice Quaid singing Belle Biv DeVoe.
Yeah, that boy is the voice.
Boom, Tetris for Quaid. Scores are still neck and neck. Naui Tetris ready, waiting for that long bar. There it is. Boom, Tetris for Naui. Great pace here, 71% Tetris rate for Naui. Already past the 500,000 point mark, not even to transition. Naui just hitting level 19 right there. Quaid with some holes. Might be a tough dig. We'll see if he can do it. Whew. Needs that J. Didn't get the J. Tops out. Now he's going to take that first round.
Dude, there's 6 people watching. You're alright. Don't need to be nervous.
Okay, so this will be round 2.
Alright, what just move to the left. Last 2? Is it D, A? What's up? Oh, thanks. I need my secret stuff.
Quaid with the water.
Oh, this ain't water.
Anything water?
If you want a sip of that, go ahead.
Okay. No, I'm good. All right, looks like we're ready. So round 2. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. So with Naui taking the first round, Quaid will have to win this round to stay in the match. And if Naui wins, Naui advances. Boom, Tetris or Quaid. First blood in this match. But now he's set up 2. Just waiting for that long bar. There it is. Boom, Tetris or Naui. Naui very consistent in stacking up the left very high, keeping the playfield even. And Quaid being just very versatile.
Thank you, Chris. I pride myself on being versatile.
It's a virtue, being versatile.
Getting wisdom over here. I love it.
Can do it all. Quaid can do it all.
Except when.
Side to side, in the middle, whatever it takes for that Tetris.
Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes. Boom, Tetris or Quaid. In the lead, 18,000 points. Ready for another Tetris? Boom, Tetris or Quaid. Widening the lead, 39,000 points. But now answering back with the Tetris. Quaid now the one building up high. You don't usually see from DAS players. Naui with the Tetris. Quaid with the Tetris. Nice clean stack by Quaid. Naui stack looking good too. Boom, Tetris from Quaid. Boom, Tetris from Naui. The forecast was for raining Tetrises. These performances are not disappointing. Quaid now could build dirty one off the bottom. I see it forming, but he didn't. He's gonna opt to take the column 9 well. But kind of backs off of that. It's just gonna kind of burn it down. Naui with another Tetris. Slight lead now, 14,000 points. Boom, Tetris or Quaid, column 9. It had to be unorthodox, but it gets the job done. Gotta love Quaid. Boom, Tetris or Naui with the consistency.
Let's go. You want it, Tang?
Let's go. Simul Tetrises. Naui still with a slight lead. Now we burning off a double, ready for a Tetris. Sometimes you just gotta take those burns to keep it clean. Boom, Tetris for Naui and Tetris for Quaid. Been pretty much at a constant 13,000 point gap here, which is pretty much neck and neck. Here we are with a drought. 24 pieces, 25. Both Tetris ready. Boom, Tetris for Naui, which you know, right behind Quaid. Bang down to Tetris, right behind. Another mini drought. Let's see how far it goes. Naui with a hole in the playfield, and Quaid actually having to do some burning too. Naui triple off the top. Quaid with singles off the top, both opening back up as you need to do, but Quaid, yeah, getting some holes there. Still keeps the well open. Really needs that long bar like now, like yesterday, before it turns into type B. Ooh, some bad misdrops. Waited a little bit too long for that long bar. Oh man, that's gonna be a top out. Got droughted. And now he's gonna take that second round, eliminating Quaid, and Naui will advance. GG's. Quaid with the legendary rage quit once again. Gotta love him. GG's. Oh. Okay, next round is Packy and Nevinator. Please come to the stage.